day. You are now 17 years old. Yeah. As a wizard, you would now officially be an adult. Congratulations. I mean, I remember you saying that you didn't want to make it to 16, and yet here you are at 17. You've lived another year, even though your brain keeps trying to kill you. Please excuse my swearing, but I'm so fucking proud of you. Every single day when I see that your name pops up on my screen, I thank God for answering one of my most urgent prayers for the day. I'm not sure how I can really tell you that I love you. It's a giraffe that loves you too, with a heart in its mouth, and no, it's not supposed to be creepy like it ate the heart out. My friend thought that, but it means, love. And I hope that you'll make it to 18, and then 19, and then 20, and then every other year until at some point, when you're old and you've lived a fulfilled life, you'll be lying there in a hospital bed, surrounded by loved ones, or maybe you'll be at home, in a house where you've built so many memories, filled with so much love, and you're going to glide into the arms of death. You're not going to jump or run or frantically scramble there, like life isn't worth it. But you're going to slowly glide there, ready to claim your reward at the end of the long day. Now, I realize that most of the reasons I've given you so far for trying to live were, rather selfish. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with wanting torture to end. I mean, that's literally why in messed up versions of war, soldiers are tortured to give information, because people in the army know that they'll do anything to make it stop. And, so I guess it's selfish to ask you to live through that for other people, And it's selfish to ask you to live for me, because yes, of course I need you. But that's not what life is all about. If you only live for others, then you'll end up having an empty life where you keep running after trying to help others and then end up completely exhausted at the end of the day. And, that's not really what I want you to be putting up with. And life isn't all about what you can give. Me too. But it's, so I'm not going to ask you to stay alive because the world needs you, It's a big world, and it's a better world with you in it, but that's not the only reason you should be alive, It definitely needs you, but yeah. Once again, if you're only living to make a difference, then you're carrying the entire weight of the world on your shoulders, There are so many problems. I mean, the fact that the world keeps spinning is a miracle, because honestly, it's full of problems. And, not even the greatest heroes in the world's history could solve all of them. So telling you to stay alive so that you can try is like asking an ant to try to carry a tree, And it can feel really discouraging. Now, a few months ago, this is where I would have ended the video. I would have been like, so that's not sufficient reason to live. That's gonna end up with you. I guess that's where it ends. Bye-bye. But, since then I've rediscovered joy. And I'm rediscovering the beauty of life. And so, I guess this is trying to persuade you to stay alive for you, Not because somebody else needs you or the world needs you, because all of that is true. But most importantly, you need you. So, let's see. Stay alive. You know that feeling? When you're just minding your own business, maybe you're talking to a friend on the phone, or you're doing whatever, and then suddenly, you see a pride flag? I'm pretty sure I outed myself because I was so excited to see pride flags, even though, I was nowhere near that. And you get really excited, and, you're so happy that someone is, supporting you openly enough to proclaim it with a pride flag, that somebody isn't ashamed of it, Yeah. Maybe they're gay or transgender. Please note, I use gay as an umbrella term for all sexualities that aren't straight. Themselves, and they're so proud that they're going to tell the whole world about it, because, nobody can bring that down. And that feeling's great, and maybe one day you'll be able to feel that feeling, not just about some stranger, but about yourself as well, Like you used to text me on some days. Today, my feeling is gay. And it's a nice feeling. Live for the chance to be proud. Because who knows, maybe out there somewhere, there's some blind straight man who still hasn't heard you proclaiming to the entire world how wonderful and how gay you are. And honestly, I'd like to see the face of the last person to realize, because at this point, it would be fun to watch. And, also, animals. Who doesn't love them? Sure, humans are animals, and not everybody seems to love those very much, but, they all have their individual way of walking. Says one, and then another was and yet another one's, well, obviously they don't skip like this, but you get the idea. Stay alive, because, the world's quite a big place, and you haven't discovered all of it, There's so much for you to do and discover, and, we read a quote once which said, "The world's like a book, and those who never travel just stay on one page." And I guess it's the same with things you do, And honestly, in your 17 years of life, you've managed to see and do everything worth seeing and doing, then, well, this cape should belong to you. But, even so, stay alive. there's so much excitement to be felt. I mean, when was the last time you popcorned? You know? It's a wonderful feeling when there's so much excitement in your body that you're not able to contain it. And, you're popcorning up and down like you're a guinea pig who's gotten food, Look, and now you're popcorning with the guinea pig. And, yeah, there's so much that you can feel. And, yeah, the world's burning, but it's still a beautiful place, You haven't seen it all, It's impossible for you to have seen it all unless you literally never sleep and never spend 2 days in the same place, Stay alive, because one day, here comes your bed again. Not your deathbed this time, let's turn it around. You're gonna wake up and, you're going to be so happy about it. And, you're going to be so excited about what the world and the day have to bring that you're not going to be able to stay in bed, no matter how cuddly and warm it is in there. Stay here. Anyway, as these get out of bed with excitement, so will you. And you'll be so excited to start a new day, because you'll have a life worth living. And, stay alive because of all the people you haven't even met yet. Just imagine, it's a huge world. And, there are so many ways of connecting with people nowadays, and people who will mean the world to you one day, will be as important as the entire world, who will be the world to you one day, you might not even have met them. If you decide to have children, then, in fact, the most important people in your life might not have even been born yet, And just imagine how much joy there is to be felt in the journey of discovering them and meeting them and growing close with them and, loving them. And I'm not saying that you should stay alive for some hypothetical people, but stay alive so that you can find out who they are, and you can feel all the love they have to give to you as well. You guys are coming back over here. Stay alive because of the feeling you get when you completely... I haven't tried these on this little fella over here yet. This is you, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Stay alive because of the feeling you get when you completely lose yourself in a song. I really felt that before. You've been to plenty of concerts, and wouldn't you like to feel it again? There's also so much music to be discovered. So many concerts to go to. Yeah. Who knows whether all of that will be there wherever dead people go, I'm not gonna tell you where I think that they go because, that's an entire theological argument which I'm not ready to make. But, yeah, there's so much you might be missing out on Earth. Yeah. Stay alive because of all the laughter there is still to be felt. Ha! Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this puppet acting. Ha! 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 You know? Yeah. On another note, stay alive because of all the food you still haven't tasted. You know, I know that food isn't life, though that's to some people a debatable question, but you know, there are so many cultures around the world, and they all have these complex cuisines, which I'm sure you haven't tasted everything of. And also, food is constantly being invented. So whatever your favorite snack when you're an adult is going to be, it might not have even been invented. You know? Yeah, I know it's a silly reason to stay alive, but why don't you try it? You know, give it a shot. I don't know if, like Hamilton, my sister's obsessed with it, but you know, he likes singing how you should not throw away your shot right before he does it, but don't throw away your shot at it. Yeah. And then, of course, we come back to the good old gay stuff. Just imagine all of the gay stuff you still haven't discovered. Gay! You know? There is so much to discover. You know? It's not going anywhere, but if you do, then yeah, you might never get to see it. You know? There are still countries who haven't legalized marriage. So, you know, just imagine what a great party it will be when they finally do, you know? And yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll even participate in it yourself, you know? I mean, the gay marriage stuff. Or the party, you know? Yay! And yeah. Stay alive so that you can take silly photos in photo booth with your friend. Aww. And laugh genuine tears of laughter as you do so. You know? Stay alive, because this is now a cloud. There are so many rain clouds you haven't danced under. You know? You know? Dancing in the rain brings people together. And if anyone says it's stupid, do it to prove them wrong. I tried that and it was great. Yeah. Stay alive because you're working so hard to create a future for yourself. You know, a good one. One that's worth living for. And wouldn't it be nice if you got to see it? You know? There's so much that you're working for, and yeah. Yes, I know that the future can be scary, but it can also be wonderful, you know? There's so much in your life that can go right, you know? Maybe you accidentally stumble into the perfect career, or you go to another school and you meet someone who you fall in love with, or you know, you go to another country and you realize that it's got the best landscape ever, even better than you ever saw in pictures, you know? Or maybe you're walking in the rain one day and, you know, a little animal comes up to you. You take it to the vet and discover it's a stray, and suddenly you've got, I don't know, some animal. I don't know which animal you would want. This is now your animal, and it's a stray. It's going to love you. And yeah, I don't know what else can go right, but there's so much that can go right, and you're working so hard to get there. Live for the feeling of pure joy that makes you feel as light as a feather. You know, like there's so much energy inside you. You physically cannot keep it in, and you have to bounce, and you have to dance, and you have to do whatever it takes just so that the entire world can see the burst of love and laughter and joy bursting from within your core to be spread throughout the entire world. It's a great feeling, you know? And it's in moments like those that you feel happy to be alive. You know? Stay alive so that, one day you can hear the laughter of a newborn child. I'm not saying you have to have a child yourself, but yeah, maybe someone you love will, and you'll get to sit there watching this new family and this new life, you know? Or maybe it'll be your own. Live so that you can make more art. I'm good. Sorry, I lost the pen for that. Yeah. And I know that you have much better drawing skills than this, but I'm just gonna pretend that this is it. Please note this is me drawing with a stuffed animal. Live so that you can show it off to everyone because it's so great and you're so proud of it. And it looks so much better than this chalk drawing. You know? Yeah. Live for those little children. You know, there are so many adorable costumes for children these days. Like, have you seen dinosaur costumes? Or what my siblings and I had growing up, we had this adorable little cat costume. You know? That's something nice, right? Little kids in adorable costume. Or if you prefer, some animals like playing dress up, and they'll come and be adorable in pictures as their masters or their pets, depending on who you ask. Take pictures of them to post to the world, you know? It's adorable. Speaking of animals, I mean, those adorable things have basically infested our world. You can't go anywhere online without seeing a whole lot of cute animals. Or maybe it's just Google knowing my preferences, but who knows if you'll get to see that wherever you're going. Or wherever you want to go. Live for the chance to smile at all that's been good in your life and all the people you've loved, even if they're not